there has been a boom, and it has done nothing but make me smile during these wild and unsettling times. I've been seeing so much content coming from Black women from all parts of the United States talking about how they are further investing into themselves, calling back their energy from wherever else they have placed it. And it has made me smile. I am hugging you here from Spain. I am so proud of y'all because we see how little our energy is appreciated when it is invested elsewhere. And so imagine what we do when we invest it into ourselves moving forward. Now, some people might be like, Shayna, but what does that even look like? Like, what does it look like to take your energy back? And this TikTok does a really good job of really simplifying it.
This sucks so bad, and I just feel like we really failed our country. And I was like, gonna wait. Oh, okay, maybe not you. Sorry. Did y'all hear about that Latino Trump supporter that just got deported the other day? I mean, Trump just announced the win and people are already getting deported. That's crazy. I just don't know what we're gonna do. My husband's not gonna get that Christmas bonus no more now that the company has to make up for these tariffs. And we're just really bummed out this year. Hey girl, how are you doing? Are you okay? I just want you to know that I see you, I feel you, I hear you, and that I'm here to support you if you need anything. I just want you to know that I didn't vote for Trump. Look, I have a blue bracelet. Can I have a hug, please? Oh. Hi, this is a women's organization looking for protesters to come march with us this Saturday. Hey fam, can I hold a 20? The economy's so bad right now, I don't know what to do anymore.
Now, wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that just simply poetry in motion? Now, here's the next level of this because, yes, disengaging, amazing, beautiful, 10 out of 10, recommend. And what that does is that increases, if we're thinking about this as finances, which we should all be stocking our money at this point, but if we're thinking about this in terms of money, right? So we are withdrawing everything from all these other banks, and we now have this massive lump sum of money. Fantastic, love that. But what are we doing with it? What are we doing with it? In a similar way, and I'm going to be talking about this so much more in another video, link up here whenever it is up there, because decentering, yes, I talk a lot on this page about decentering men from a journalistic point of view, but decentering doesn't begin and end at men. And also the concept of decentering in general, Jesus, 1 second, these mosquitoes are after me, guys. We're gonna have a wildly transparent moment. Look at this. Look at this. That's a bite. They're after me. Okay, we're back. Decentering. When you decenter something, you literally move it out of the center. But here's the thing, something else needs to be put into that center. And when you move men out of that center, it's like, oh, okay, well, what else am I going to put in there? Ideally, you put in yourself. But as we are decentering and as we are divesting from all of the things that we've tried to do, from the women's rights movement, which once again, yes, very important, but look at where all efforts have gotten us as we've divested from trying to get every other demographic to get on the right side of history. What are some ways that we can invest this new accumulation of time, energy, resources? Here are my suggestions. 1, hobbies. A lot of us have a very hard time having hobbies nowadays, mostly because unfortunately hobbies, which were once a thing that everybody could be able to participate in, because of the way that capitalism works, a lot of people don't have time to have hobbies because it's like, oh my God, I need to pay my bills, but somehow you find time to date. Just putting that out there. So I think that instead of talking to men, we should be investing in hobbies. Now, what hobbies? Oh my goodness, there's so many different ones out there. Here is a space, because I'm going to be continuing to do my best to promote other Black women creators and conversation starters on this page. There is a woman who I will be tagging below, and she created a platform called Hobbies Over Him, where she and a growing group of women have decided that, you know what, instead of dating, we are going to try different hobbies as a group, and not necessarily in one city, but probably internationally at this point, but definitely in the United States. So they're trying out all of these hobbies in the hopes of, like, you know, whether it's trying something new or looking for one thing that you could really invest into. Hobbies Over Him. Link to that page will be below. And it's run by a Black woman, which makes it even better. Next, travel. A lot of people think that travel is super expensive, and I am here to tell you, you do not have to spend all this money to see the world. One of my first ever solo trip, and also, my God, me waiting for people to want to see the world. I just started traveling solo, and it was the best decision of my life. I had a round trip ticket to and from Costa Rica for $250, and that was my first ever solo trip, period. So if you are curious about places that you want to see around the world or want any inside info, travel is also my job. I am a travel and food journalist by well, technically I didn't study this, but literally by trade at this point. I'm going to be in South Africa in about a week. So if you're curious about Cape Town and neighboring areas, please let me know. I'll probably be going live while I'm there to answer any questions in real time. There's a lot of Black ladies traveling in whatever way that they can. And I think that that is a much better investment into our time and resources, because it brings forth joy and education and oh my God, such a wealth of experiences. Continuing on, community building. Now, this looks different depending on where you are, but I do think that community building at its core is something that will not just feed your soul, but will also keep you alive in these trying times. Now, there's one, I'm not even gonna say company, I'm just gonna say group. There are these two women that I have met first through TikTok, and then I did like an interview with them because I was hoping to be able to feature them in Elle. It didn't work out. But for example, if you're in the New York City area, I will include the link to their page below. I think they're called Becks and Backs, or Backs and Becks. And they're two very, very, very good Black lady friends, and they do like dinner clubs, supper clubs, excursions with groups of women who don't know each other, but there tends to be more Black and brown women in these groups around New York City. And it's a great way to make new friends, to build community around shared interests, especially if you like eating. Most of their things involve eating, and they always pick the best spots. So if you're interested, follow them and reach out. Another example, build your business. You got your resources, why not increase them even more? Now, when it comes to YouTube and specifically, I recommend Shar Hamley. I will include her information below. She helped me to get my page started and monetized very quickly. I adore that for me and also for her. So if you're interested in starting that, then reach out to her. Her information is below. If you're interested in starting a freelance journey because you don't want to have to deal with corporate racism anymore, which was my get out reason, then I am working on a masterclass to help you make that transition into the freelancing world, specifically for freelance writing. But there's going to be some other like tie-in. So if you're curious about that, send me your email address either by DM or emailing me directly. That info should be in my bio, so that way I can put you on the mailing list for when my masterclass is live. And finally, this is free. I love the Year Compass. If you are looking for a way, and this isn't about money, this is about finding yourself. A lot of us feel like we may have lost big elements or ourselves in our entirety because of how much we've given to other people. If you want to get back to like, who am I strongly recommend the Year Compass. I'll include the link for it below. It is 100% free. I personally do this every year around New Year's. If you're gonna do it, let me know, and maybe we could like make a little group or something, or I could go live and then we could all like share certain things about our Year Compass, because it is such a great grounding experience for the year that you've had and a preparatory experience for what is to come. So Here to the new world, ladies. Continue to invest in you.